Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for Capricorns. The theme of my reading is going to be December 2020 to see how Capricorns are going to end their year. All right, I've had a couple of pretty intense reads here. So let's see what is in store for Capricorn. Sagittarius just had a really intense one. A good one, but very intense. Let's shuffle these cards for Capricorn and see how the year will end and be set up for the beginning of next year. Okay. Now, I typically do more love, romance type readings, so whatever happens, whatever comes out in the cards is whatever comes out. I just have to admit I've had mostly love mixed with self-improvement, which is, I think, what a lot of us look forward to. So in January to start over. All right. Get these cards going. All right, so let's do 6 cards for Capricorn and see how you will be wrapping up 2020. I need 6 cards for Capricorn, please. Oh, got 4 right off the bat. The Star, oh my gosh, great cards. The Moon. If you had the Sun here, I was gonna say 2021 is gonna be your year. Okay. But you know what? You've got a transforming year coming. So far it looks really good. And most of your birthdays are in January, so that's kind of fitting. I need 2 more cards, please, for Capricorn. And I got 2 cards for Capricorn. All right, so I'm leaving the reversals for this one. I don't read reversals as reversals, like when I don't leave them as reversals, but I do read them as, I meant to say, I do read them as reversals when they need to be. But for this sake, I'm just leaving them. All right, so you have the Star, the Moon, and the Daughter of Cups all upright, okay? Now, to me, the Star, the Moon, and the Sun are all about making yourself the best person you can possibly be, making yourself happy, just becoming the person that you want to, shining your light on people. You're missing the Sun, which is the final stage, but you do have the Star, and the Star is about just, I think, envisioning what you want and becoming a source of energy for other people in light, and just, I think, just really recognizing what you want. Well, it's also because the Star comes also after the Tower, which is a moment of destruction, and the Star is kind of like saying, hello, I'm still up here, I'm still a source of light, I'm a source of energy, and it's reachable. And you know, you just plan out after you have your Tower moment, you say, hey, no one's put out my light, no one's put out my fire, I feel like I want to improve. And then you get the Moon, and the Moon is the second stage. The Moon is when you actually start sweeping the demons out of your closet. I don't know if that's actually a saying or not, but the Moon to me is the second stage. That's when you start acknowledging, okay, I want to be a star. What do I need to change about myself? What things need to come to the surface? What do I need to reveal to myself? Not to other people, but what do I need to reveal to myself? And that's when the work begins. So the Moon card to me is the actual work, because it requires you to actually acknowledge and recognize things about yourself and to make changes. The card is also about secrets. It's about, a lot of it has to do with lust. It's very feminine energy. not in a bad way, but you know, the moon does have its bad aspects. But in this case, I think it's a very good aspects, because I think it signifies just letting things come to the surface and acknowledgement on your part about the things that you want to improve on and get rid of. Because unless you actually have the self-realization and admit to yourself, like, these are the things that need to go, it's not going to happen. And you know, you don't need to uncover every single detail of your life and reveal it to other people, but you do need to reveal it to yourself, okay? And that's when the work is going to come. And I think you're on that path, Capricorn. And I think when you do that, you will receive some news. I think that you've been wanting to hear. Maybe it could be coming together again with somebody from the past. Although I'm not seeing that very strongly with some of you guys. But it could be. If you have been, let's say, struggling in a relationship, or you broke up with somebody and you know that you were somewhat of a problem in the relationship, then you might use this time here to fix those things that you feel that caused maybe the other person to be unhappy, because you know that you need to work on those. You will find yourself back with somebody that you've wanted. You may hear from them again. If they see those changes, they may extend themselves out to you and come back to you. Or you can meet somebody, or you have your eye on somebody. And I think it's going to take a little bit of changes on your part, if it's somebody new, to have them approach you, or let you approach them in that way. Okay? Now, down here, all these cards are in the reverse position. You have the Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Okay? I feel, Capricorn, that because this is up here, and of course this is not going to be for every single Capricorn out there, but I do think that this is a very good month to really look inside and think what you want to change. I'm not saying you have to change because you're an awful person. I'm just saying that you think right now, some of you are thinking that this is a good time to make some changes. This pandemic has been very unkind to a lot of people, and I think it's caused a lot of seclusion. I know that it's caused a lot of divorce out there, because people are forced to be together and look at each other and decide. And you know, sometimes when people haven't been around each other, couples haven't been around each other, and suddenly they're stuck together for months and months, some of them realize, I don't even like them anymore. You know, like it's awful. It's awful. And then you go your separate ways, or not your separate ways, but you go back to work, things go back to normal, and you're like, oh yeah, that's actually quite pleasant. I love you too. I think that's kind of a situation here, up here on the top, where you are in that this year has just caused you to look at a lot of negative things around life that out of your control, but also things that you are in control of yourself, and you are only in control of yourself. And I think, you know, a little similar to Sagittarius, where this is going to cause you to make some changes that you want for yourself, to make yourself happier. And this is about self-fulfillment, self-happiness, not about making other people happy, okay? And I know that I have a couple I'm going to work on this year, but the point I'm trying to make is when you make some of those changes and you're a happier person, I feel like love will come back to you, or you will find love with someone that you've wanted it with, okay? And that's exactly what I'm saying. Now, down here, I digressed. I'm back. You have the Six of Wands, which is acknowledgement, recognition, feeling appreciated. And I feel with the Star card, this is kind of what the motivator of why I think you want to, make some of these self-improvements. It's not that you're looking for the approval of other people, but I feel like it's more of a recognition thing on your part. I am going to pull a clarifier for the bottom row. I feel like it's you're recognizing that you're not optimized as a person. You're not in your optimal state right now. And that's kind of what you're wanting. You're wanting to recognize yourself as being the best you can be, but you also want other people to do it too. Like you do want, in the end, we all want people's approval. We do. But I think maybe something has happened, or it's caused you to feel more need to say, you know what, I want to be a better person for my family. I want to be a better person for my wife or my husband. Whatever reason you're doing it, you're also looking for some approval from somebody as well. You did get the Three of Pentacles. Now, you also have here, now these are all reversed, and I find it kind of interesting here that these are all reversed, because it's almost like saying, and this is the card of abandonment, moving for a better thing as well, something better, or leaving something behind to find a better life, or because it needs to happen. It's not always the kindest card to have, but it's also upside down. And then you have the Five of Wands, which is it's about competition. It's about fighting, nitpicking, things like that. So this right here is about you wanting, I think, a recognition, whether it's yourself recognizing yourself as being a better person, or you're, wanting to show somebody, hey, I am a better person. If something happened, for example, specifically, I am a better person than you think. That's not me. I'm going to make some changes here. You have the Moon and you have the Eight of Cups reversed. So I think moving through the stages that you want to change about yourself, I think are going to take a lot of work. And I don't think that you should, if things get hard, let go of it, because I feel like for some of you guys, this journey may be a little difficult. It's not going to happen right away, okay? Now, I did pull the Three of Pentacles as the more of a clarifier card. I think that a lot of you guys are working toward this. Either you're trying to find a better job. I see two paths here for some of you. It's either love and you want to be happy. You want to find someone that makes you happy. You want to find somebody you can be happy with and make them happy as well. So that's why you're doing this. Some of you guys are also looking to build better relationships at work. And it could be that maybe, things were happening at work. Maybe you made some poor choices and you're thinking, you know what? I really want that promotion. I want to better myself, and I'm going to find ways to do that. Could be going back to school, getting another degree. Either way, I feel that you are working toward bettering yourself for some kind of recognition for yourself, but also if it's a work situation, that you want to be recognized for certain skills, for having a certain type of attitude, maybe being a go-getter, maybe being a person that's very kind, knows how to be very helpful, that can in the end help promote you to the next level, okay? If it's about love, it could possibly be even to get back someone, because I don't know why I got a feeling that it's someone coming back for some of you. Others, it's a new job. I'm sorry, a new love. But there is recognition and there is leaving something behind that you want, but it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for some of you guys. I'm not seeing an easy road, I have to admit, okay? Now, in the love situation, for those of you going that route, or that this applies to in your love life, I feel that you recognize some competition out there, and I think some of this might be leading to this self-improvement journey that you're taking on. I'm seeing a lot of self-improvement with some of these tarot readings, and I don't think it's a bad idea. You do have the first and the second stage. All you're missing is the Sun, and I'm curious to see if it's at the bottom or not. Nope. It's not at the bottom. I'm not seeing the Sun yet, so that kind of tells. Had you had the Sun here, I think that you're going to blast it off in February, March. I think it's just going to be a little bit of a journey here, okay? And I think you're going to have some tough times, some hard knocks along the way, and that's okay. You're tough, Capricorn. If anyone can do it, you can. All right, so that is all I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you for visiting my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Bye-bye.